Farmer. I'm a high school PE teacher and high school cross-country coach and a mother of two. Because I am a PE teacher with this beautiful weather that we have in Colorado, I get to enjoy nature quite often. When the weather is this nice, I get to be outside 6+ hours a day, plus the time that I spend as a cross-country coach. I would say I'm very fortunate in being able to enjoy that nature when the weather is good. If I'm at work, I'm outside and just enjoying fresh air with my students. If I'm at practice, I'm outside on a trail system running with students. In my personal life with children, we do a number of things outdoors in nature: biking, roller skating, walking dogs, skiing, hiking, enjoying the zoo or a park, things like that. Being outside or being in nature gives a sense of freedom, that you can be away from the daily life things that kind of drag you down. I do think that nature is vital for everyone everywhere. I think getting away from the daily grind is very important, and being in nature is one way that people can do that. Nature can look different for so many people, whether it's being outside at your own home, mowing your lawn or gardening or walking your dogs, or driving out to a 14er and climbing it, going skiing, going for a run, things like that. I think that nature is very different for a lot of people, but being outdoors and enjoying the sunshine and getting fresh air and seeing things evolve around you is positive for anybody. In high school, I traveled with some friends and my mom to Allegheny State Park in New York. And my girlfriend and I went on a hike and thought it was not any sort of big deal. And as we got to the top of our hike, we enjoyed the scenery and hung around and did things, and then realized that while we were doing that, we kind of lost sight of where we were and where we were supposed to be in regards to the trail. It began getting dark, and so we began to panic because we did not know where we were. And I think that was a time when I realized how enormous and powerful nature can be. We ran for quite some time and did not come out at the trailhead, but actually came out on a road and flagged down people to help us because we were completely out of our element. And I think that understanding the power of nature and being able to navigate it is such a big skill for people to have if they are going to spend so much time in nature. If I run outside in nature, I can take endless paths, different places, and enjoy very different things and run into very different people, and traffic or no traffic, or hills or no hills. It can be anything you want it to be. If I were to run inside, I would be stuck in one place on a treadmill, encountering nothing. And so being outdoors in nature is a much more enjoyable experience in reference to something just as simple as running. If I didn't have nature, I think I'd be a very different person. I'm just drawn to being outside and being in nature. It's definitely a happy place for me. I find so much beauty in it and so much calm in it. I think I would be a very different person if I spent larger quantities of my life indoors. As an example, as a PE teacher, once the season is ending, where we can teach outside and the students can go outside, when the weather changes and that season ends, when we're all stuck inside at one time, it becomes a very different environment for everybody. Lots of tension, lots of I don't know how you would describe it, lots of interactions that would not happen if there were more space and fresh air and a place for kids to be kids.